Hi, welcome back to the BeeRanger. Today I'm going to do an unboxing of a new video camera that has just become available. This one's wireless, has motion detection and some other features that may be of interest to you. So I'm going to open it up and see what's inside. There is a need for home security wherever you're at, unless you're miles and miles away from civilization. A good video camera is a great way to keep track of your surroundings, who's coming and going when you're there and when you're not there. And there are lots of options on the market. I wanted to check out this new camera just become available and see how it compares to other cameras that I've used. So I've already torn the tape on the box and we'll see what's inside. So this is the Mubview wireless spot security camera. I'm going to put my glasses on here to read the smaller print. It's got PIR motion detection, IP65 waterproof protection. It's got a activity zone where it will automatically trigger when anything comes into that zone. It's got color night vision, which is a great option to have if you've got a camera that has infrared. Oftentimes it'll just show black and white grayscale images. So a color night vision is a real plus. Then there is 2K HD resolution. That's a nice feature to have because you don't want grainy photos or grainy video, I should say, when you're trying to identify people that you don't recognize. In case you need to follow up with law enforcement at some point, having an image where they can actually see the face of the individual and not have it be grainy can be helpful in tracking down anybody who's committed a crime on your property. And then multi-user sharing. So let's get the wrapper off and see what's inside. So inside the box, the first thing that comes up are the instructions, and we'll take a look at those. And a customer service card from Mubview. This has the contact information from Mubview in case you have any issues. A QR code. There's also a QR code on the back for downloading the app, which we'll do here shortly. Because this camera works on the app, uh, there is a base for installing your camera on a surface. And then the camera itself is nicely wrapped in plastic. And then there is a USB cord for charging the camera. Before we take the camera out of the plastic, I am going to take a look at the instructions. So the first thing in opening the instructions is the warranty service claim. Thank you for your shopping and trust. We have been optimizing our products and improving our lifetime customer service to offer you a better shopping experience. If you need help, please contact Mubview before returning your product. Most questions can be answered through our online support center, and it gives the website or our after sale mailbox, and it gives the email address. We will solve your problems within 24 hours. In addition, your advice or suggestions will be much appreciated. Register via the link below to get 3 years warranty extension. That's a nice warranty. Okay, and then there's a QR code to scan in order to see the electronic version of the manual. That's a great feature. A lot of times I get these manuals, and after I've installed the device or put the device into use, there's no need for the paper manual to be filling up space in your house anymore. So I like to save an electronic copy of the manual. I have a lot of manuals kept in Evernote, which is my favorite tool for storing manuals. And then the QR code for downloading the app. So I'm going to go ahead and scan the QR code and download the app for iPhone on iOS. And then also there is a QR code for getting the app on your Android device. All right, when I open the app, as I'm waiting for it to open, it'll ask me to allow Mubview to send me notifications. I'm going to go ahead and allow, because you want your camera to be able to send you notifications when it's activated. And then I need to set up an account. Okay, then I've got to agree to the user agreement and privacy agreement after I've entered my email address. Choose a nickname. I'll put BeeRanger in there. And then I've got to choose a password. So I've entered the password, confirmed the password, and now asks me to add a device. So before I add the camera, I'm going to go back to the handy user's manual here and see what is supposed to be done. All right, it says add camera to app, preparations for connection. Before turn on the camera, insert a micro SD card to save video clips, or you can start the 3-day free cloud service without micro SD card or cloud service. No video will be saved. So I did not get a micro SD card, but I'm going to do that. I'm not going to subscribe for the 3-day free cloud service because I don't want to pay for cloud service. Make sure your Wi-Fi is 2.4 gigahertz. The camera only works with 2.4 gigs Wi-Fi and does not support 5 gigahertz. Put the camera and your smartphone close, adjust 1 to 3 feet to the router when connect Wi-Fi. You can tell this person's language is not, you can tell this person's first language is not English. Connect camera to app, add camera to app, homepage, right up corner. Okay, connect the camera to Wi-Fi according to the steps in the app. So I've got the camera now out of the plastic wrapper, and it's got a nice cellophane or vinyl cover here over the front that we'll take off before we install it. It's got a speaker in the back. We'll find out more later about what that's for. And then mounts here. So it's going to give me an option here to mount like this if I want to mount on a wall, or mount like this if I want to mount on a post. Very nice. And then we've got a rubber seal here underneath for a USB-C connection, and also to insert that micro SD card once I have one. And then the little hole there for a hard reset if necessary, and a power button. Okay. So we want to, first of all, it did not say this, I don't believe, but I want to, looking back at the instructions, it says to add the camera to the app. I think I need to power on the camera. All right, so power on the camera with the little power button there, which is a little tab, and I heard a little click, which means, yeah, and a little tone there, which means the camera's on. It's got a red light on the front. And I've clicked add device here on my app on the phone, and it's giving me the option for selecting a battery camera. I will do that.
Hold the device power button to start the device.
Tells me what to do. With the voice, also gives written instructions. Gonna do next.
Reset the device by holding the reset button for 5 seconds. Wait for the indicator light to flash red.
So it says I need to reset the device. I'm gonna bet that maybe I don't know. I don't have to do that because the red light's already flashing. So let's go with next.
Select the 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi network and enter your password.
Okay, so it's wanting to use my location. I'm going to allow it while using app, and it's identified my Wi-Fi network on the app, and I need to input my Wi-Fi password.
please remove all film from the lens. Tap next to show a QR code, and let your device scan the code. Keep your phone 5 to 8 inches from the lens.
Okay. Follow the instructions there, removing the protection, putting the camera 3 to 5 inches from the QR code, and very quick connection there.
Connecting. Please wait a moment.
Okay, and it's telling me this is going to take about 2 minutes. And it's doing a countdown on there. And it did not take 2 minutes. It was more like 15 seconds. The camera is installed. It says add successful. And I don't know if you can see that with the glare, but and then it's lists the camera, and I can, let's see, say next. Please use the power adapter to fully charge the camera before using it. So I will do that. All right, so the video camera has been charged. It took a few hours for it to completely charge. It takes a while, but the benefit of it is that once this is charged, depending on the amount of use, the battery will stay charged for up to 5 months according to the manufacturer. Now what I need to do is find a place to install it. What I've decided to do is install it inside this garage. So keeping a number of our valuables in here and looking around to where this might best be installed for motion detection, I've decided to install it in this corner up here. It'll give a nice view of the parking bay and storage area, and the motion detection will be set off by anybody coming inside. So the camera does come with the hardware needed to do the installation, including anchors if you need to install in drywall. It was a fairly easy install in the post, although the screws I found were easily stripped, so I had to replace a couple of the screws with screws from my screw supply. The instructions say to mount it 8 to 10 feet above the ground, and so I've done that. And you can see in the image from the app that I'm getting a nice view of the garage from the app, or from the camera where it's placed, so that if there are intruders, the motion detection will pick them up. I've been using the camera now for just a little over a week, and I really do like it. For the price, it's a really good value. The motion detection is really sensitive, and the picture quality is really good. You can see here from this image, this is a standard image during the daytime. You can choose, and actually this is the high definition. You can choose high definition or standard, depending on what bandwidth you want to use. And then the infrared provides a really good quality image. But what's really nice about this camera is the addition of the full color night vision. And I don't know how they achieve this, but it's really good quality. One thing I did notice is that the motion detection sets off a light on the camera, and it may be that the light improves the quality of the image, so they can do a color video at night. I did install a SD card, and that's recording images really well, and video. I also noted earlier that there's a speaker on the camera. I have not tried that out, and but it's a nice feature to have if you're needing to communicate with somebody. Say you're putting the camera by the front door of your house, and you want to communicate with people who are there. I believe there is a microphone and a speaker, so you can have two-way communication. The app is really intuitive and makes it easy to set up the camera with all the features that you want to use. And I'm not going to go into detail in that here, but try it out and see what you think. If you'd like to buy the camera, use the link below. It's an affiliate link to the Amazon Marketplace, and you'll help support this channel. And I appreciate you sticking by to hear about this camera. If you try out the camera, I'd like to hear your comments below, whether you have pros or cons. I think you're going to like it. And thank you for supporting this channel. I am the BeeRanger. Talk to you again soon.